What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the newest episode of Wildcard Wednesdays. Today, I'm going to do a couple things. I got a brand new beer I've never seen before, but I'm also going to talk about a topic, and that topic is going to be, what are my favorite genres of music to listen to? So, first I'm going to start by reviewing this beer. This is called Pilsen, Cerveza Pilsen Calao, or Calao, some Spanish word, and then it also says underneath there, Reuniendo Oaceide Amigos 1863. So it's like Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish, so I couldn't tell you for sure what that says. But it's from Peru. I have never seen this beer before. The name Pilsen almost sounds German, unless in Spanish it's also like Pilsen. Let's crack this guy open and see what it's like. It's got a very mild flavor. A little bit of bitterness. Not the sweetest beer. I think it's good. It's definitely got like a Pilsner lager type vibe to it. Kind of easy drinking, kind of mellow beer. But I like it. It's good stuff. I've never had a beer from Peru before. And honestly, this is a pretty good beer. So if I see more Peruvian beers out there, I'm going to have to try them. But now let's get on to the topic. So the topic, what are my favorite genres of music to listen to? I like all genres of music. I like everything from classical to rap to pop to rock to folk to electronic. You name it, I like it. Jazz, reggae. I like it all. But there's some genres of music that I listen to more than others. And that kind of varies, like some years, some days, some months. I like more certain genres than other ones. It kind of depends on my mood. And it kind of depends on, like, where I'm exploring in, like, the genre world at the time. Like, I will discover certain genres. I will find certain genres. I'll be suggested certain genres online, through the radio, you name it. And that's kind of what I stick to at the time. But I also will just get in like a certain vibe. Like certain genres that I've liked consistently. I love electronic. Electronic is a great genre because it's kind of the cutting edge. It's been more or less changing since like the 80s. Like the 80s it was like acid techno and shit like that. And it keeps progressing over the years. And same with like all the subgenres. Like I love drum and bass. Drum and bass is probably one of my favorite electronic genres. It's like laid back but also like fast paced. Like music that's too slow can be pretty boring sometimes. But music that's kind of like fast enough but laid back enough, drum and bass fills the bill. And I feel like drum and bass kind of combines like jazz with like electronic. I feel like that's kind of cool too. But I also like other genres. Like I love funk. Funk is a great genre. Funk is laid back. Funk is energetic. Funk is catchy. And a lot of it is very simple, but it's such a good sounding genre. You can't really go wrong. James Brown was great. All the fucking funk musicians were great. Fucking Bootsy Collins and like Parliament Funkadelic, they're great. Classic rock, I love, like when I'm in my car, I don't have any fucking Spotify or any of that shit. I like doing things simple. So I fucking go on my radio. I listen to like the classic rock stations a lot. And classic rock, I like all genres that are kind of derived from blues. Blues is a great genre. Funk came from it. Rock came from it. And a lot of modern genres have kind of blues undertones. The blues scale is even in like a lot of pop songs. Like you could hear that fucking scale everywhere. And it's great. Like classic rock has a lot of shit from blues. And it's a great genre. New wave is kind of a step into like electronic almost. It mixes like disco with like punk and rock and metal. And they play that shit all the time on the classic rock stations because they don't play anything new there. But I also like the rap stations, like all the like latest stations, because they will play like newer songs usually than like the pop stations. I don't listen to pop stations much because they don't really play the newest shit, and they'll play like popular shit more than new shit. And some pop songs are kind of whiny, like they'll be like complaining about like a lost love, and those songs just get on my nerves because it's like, quit whining, get your shit together, and just fucking keep moving. Don't bitch about it. Those kind of songs get on my nerves for that reason, because why would you make a whiny song? At least make a catchy song, but don't complain about shit. Don't complain about some lost love. Get your shit together. But that's one reason why I don't like pop music that much, because it tends to be kind of whiny. But then there's other pop songs that are like upbeat. Like, I like upbeat kind of songs. Songs that don't complain about things. Blues can complain about things, but it's like at least catchy, and it's not complaining in like a whiny way. Like, that's what gets on my nerves with pop. But I love all genres. Like, I'm not gonna single out any genre, because I don't dislike genres. I don't absolutely love one specific genre. I like all the genres, because they all offer something beautiful. Folk music. I love folk music from around the world. There's African folk music, which is great. There's fucking like Middle Eastern music, which is great. There's European music, Asian music, Chinese music, African, Asian, South American, you name it. Across the whole world, every country has its own unique folk music scene that has a great sound to it. And it's always going to be something beautiful. I love folk music from around the world. In fact, I'd say the most original music is gonna be folk music from around the world. Like, of genres I don't listen to that much, classical, I don't listen to that much, but I'll listen to it once in a while, because I don't dislike any genre. I love all music. And that can be actually pretty similar, but if you look at different eras, it'll be different. And that's true with all music. But ultimately, I like electronic, funk, and probably rock out of the three. That's the biggest ones that I listen to. Drum and bass, especially in the electronic scene. But I love it all. But that's probably going to wrap up today's video. I love music. Music is a great thing, and it really showcases what mankind can do in like the creative field, other than art. It really takes the whole audio world and explodes it into this awesome shit. So, that's it. That's today's Wildcard Wednesdays. But hey, stay tuned, because next week I'll be back, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Because every Wednesday, from now into eternity, you're going to be getting some awesome shit and some awesome beer reviews. So stay tuned.